Hardware. Doot, 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 doot. Okay, so this week for Python on hardware, let me get back to our browser. I want to point everyone to adafruitdaily.com. News, updates, and more. This one is Proving Garbage Collection Time in CircuitPython. You can take a look at the blog post.
Yes, we've been doing actually a lot of projects for like the Fruit Jam, which has been a good way for us to test USB plus video plus audio at the same time. And we've figured out some ways to improve performance of CircuitPython because it's like, well, we want all these things to work at all at the same time. So Scott came up with some ideas for really speeding up garbage collection, which keeps audio and video flowing smoothly, even if you're in the middle of a garbage collection, which like halts the machine. So yeah, it's actually kind of nice. It went from like, in some situations from 200 milliseconds down to like 5 milliseconds, which is awesome.
And then, of course, there's always going to be Raspberry Pi news because the Pi is like a Python playing learning computer. So you can take a look on how Raspberry Pi is changing some manufacturing processes to have returns become less and less over time. So anyways, check out some of the new hardware. You can look at the CircuitPython 10 Alpha in addition to a little sneak preview of the poster and more. And then I did want to do a little bit of a follow-up. There's this Python on hardware thread post that's going on.
Yeah, it's fun.
On Hackaday and more. And that reminded me of kind of the big shift in the industry. And so last week we had SparkFun goes all in with Python and hardware. And this was a really good beginner video to advanced.
Very popular. I actually recommend it for anybody.
I think this is one of the more popular like recent SparkFun videos because it has everything you need about MicroPython and more. So I did want to do a little bit of follow-up because I was on the SparkFun site and there's this SparkFun, there's a fun domain and there's sparkfun.fun. And when I went there, I guess they're doing updates because they're going all in with their SIK, their SparkFun Inventor Kit.
But in MicroPython.
But in MicroPython.
Which is really cool.
So this used to be all Arduino. This was like the thing that a lot of people learned electronics on. I assume this is their, I mean, everything's public, so I assume it's fine. This is a static site. It's cool how they're building it because it looks like they want this to be like really portable and not have to like constantly rebuild it and build if it's static site. You don't have to like own a server, like build a server. But they have all of these projects and more. And then I think they mentioned, we have our educational version of MicroPython. I do think what's going to happen is SparkFun will get to a point where some of these projects are going to say, now it's time to do IoT stuff or more advanced things. And that's when MicroPython, you're going to figure out what either libraries, frozen module, there's all these things that you're going to have to decide. But basically, you're probably going to go to CircuitPython. So when you start like messing around with strings and like trying to get data off the internet and doing sensor stuff, so for us, this is exciting because like, wow, SIK with MicroPython, this is going to get a lot of people ready to do not only educational stuff, but all the sensors, all the different platforms.
Look,
and that's what CircuitPython's for. So I'm just like,
woo, Python hardware, I love it. I mean, like Arduino's gone all in on MicroPython, SparkFun's.
But this is a big shift. This is a huge shift.
This is big. So like, what's funny is, like we got really into MicroPython / CircuitPython, whatever, like, 7-8 years ago now. But at the time it was like, nobody was really that, it was a kind of a like edge
super weird
interest. It was a weird interest. And people were still like, well, Arduino has like the most, well, this project is still under,
they're
still under construction. But
oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, but it's like, I love that it's, this is a cool kit, pick it up, support them. And, I love that it's like the low cost RP2 series, Wi-Fi module, it's coming.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I think that's a big deal from Arduino moving to Python to SparkFun moving away from Arduino to Python. From
Look, you can't do complex, I mean, honestly, kids can't even install an IDE on their computers anymore. You have to do it with, we do mass storage and text editing.
Yeah, I want to learning Python in school. And if this big push is for AI and robotics and for all the things that people are going to do with data analysis, they're probably going to be doing Python, may as well try some hardware. And then, whatever, there's plenty of different things you can try and do.
The future is bright.
Yeah. Okay. So you want news like this and more? The TMZ of Python on hardware. Adafruit Daily. We don't spam you. We have a completely separate site. That's how dedicated we are to not bugging you. The newsletter can be sent to you. You can go and get on GitHub, RSS feeds, all those things.